I'm back again. I just had another idea, and I have some other Islamic books that don't consider these actual reviews. I'm just talking about the other ones that I have. I haven't completely read them cover to cover, but I found them quite interesting nonetheless. I got one of these before I actually converted, when I was learning about Islam, and I was wanting to know how to interact with Muslims, in case I was ever assigned a Muslim client. But obviously I'm not doing that kind of work, but I kept the book, and I've gone through it. And what this one is, I'll hold it up. Oops. I'm holding it at an angle because I don't want any reflection. Islamic fatwa regarding women, and fatwa means verdicts or rulings. And this particular one was compiled by Muhammad bin Abdul Aziz al Musnad, and it was published by Darussalam. And I have one of their other books, and I highly recommend getting books from this publishing company. And what this is, it's questions submitted by people over the years, and the most knowledgeable scholars of fiqh or Islamic law or Sharia would take these questions, and they would study the issues in relation to the Quran and the Sunnah or Hadith of the Prophet Muhammad, may peace be upon him. And for different situations, like I just opened up, and I'll just hold up a section if I can get the camera to. The bold in here is the title, and then it has the question. It states a question, the response, and in a lot of these it will actually it'll quote. I'll flip to another page just at random. It actually has Arabic script in some of these. My sleeve is hitting the mic. Sorry about that, causing noise. But there is some Arabic script, so it quotes the Quran, it quotes Hadith, and how to apply these rulings. And I'm just repositioning the mic. But some people who really do not choose to learn about Islam or respect it may take some of these rulings as rather harsh, but some of these were meant, the questions, a lot of them come from Islamic countries, so the rulings are kind of based, some of the rulings are kind of based for that kind of a living situation. So on to my next book. These next two I got from the masjid, from the imam, and this one is Muhammad in the Bible, and it was written by Professor Abdul Ahad Dawood. And find the publisher. Al-Kitab Publications of London, and this is copyright 1991, and it talks about how Muhammad in relation to the Bible, and things. I haven't read a lot of this book yet, but it's got different chapters about how the Bible as it should have been or could have been if it wasn't messed up. It relates to the Bible, and Muhammad and things like that. So it's, I would call it a religious history. I don't know if that's true or not, but so that's what that book is. And then the other one I have is Islam in Focus, and it was written by Hamuda Abdullahi, and it was published by American Trust Publications. And I also got this from local masjid, and I haven't asked the imam if he wants these books back or he's letting me keep them, but this actually gets into the concepts of Islam, what it is, the beliefs, the pillars, prayer, fasting, concept of community, and how the individual relates in the community, Islam and the universe, and things like that. So all kinds of things in here. How to apply the Islam, the concepts in daily life, and education, work, family relationships. Of course, some of these don't apply to me since I just live with my cat. Well, she's my kid, so I could apply some of it to her in a sort of way. But and it's got an index in the back, so to look. This is a reference, so you could. The light in here is kind of wacky sometimes when I'm shooting these. So those are the other 3 books that I have, and so they're good to look through, and I'll come back with something different another time, so who knows. Well, that's all for the denim hijabi for tonight. Assalamu alaikum and dobry wieczór.